your girl Nolani. Leave me a message. Mahalo.
Babe, what the fuck? Hit me back. It's been 4 fucking days. What are you doing? I've been texting and calling. I swear I took it down. Nobody's seen it. Nobody. Can you please just meet me at Anakuli after school? Please,
And
I'm
this
not
one
fucking
drew
playing.
me
I'm
in
serious.
right away. I mean, just what an interesting character. I feel like this is more of a documentary than a short film, but at least in the respect that it just feels so real. And certainly there are people going through these scenarios, and to take us into Hawaii and show us what it's like there was just wow. Like it was just something different, honestly. I'm guilty of, I think Hawaii, I think this tropical paradise, and we tend to forget about the sort of socioeconomic disasters that could be happening there, that are happening there, a housing crisis, like yeah. So I want to thank the filmmakers just for opening my eyes to that. I think in that regard, it's definitely worth checking out, because I mean, it's definitely an issue that is global, right? So yeah, and that stuff aside, which is very important stuff. The film itself is just really well done. It's shot well. It's acted well. You just, yeah, you get drawn in right away, and I just couldn't look the other way for the duration.
Stunning.
So,
The cinematography and the beauty of Hawaii.
And the young actress was just, it was awesome to see her journey and how strong she was at such a young age, and how she had to become that way, and to learn about the homeless community in Hawaii was really heartbreaking. But to know that there's someone out there trying to help that community, and for as long as she has, and hopefully that film inspires people to want to help those in need instead of just walking by them.
Yeah. Well, I think Hawaii beauty, natural beauty,
Yeah.
and then to see the suffering that's going on, and to become aware of that, and
Yeah, that there's extremes in that. Hawaii has extremes. It's very wealthy, and then there's the very poor. And I think this brings some realization that Hawaii just isn't these beautiful resorts, and that the local people, there's a real struggle there. And you learn about this young girl's struggle, and when you learn why, it's really sad and touching. There's hope in it, there's sadness, there's all these different emotions thanks to the characters in it. It's beautiful.
It's such a sad situation when kids, aren't accepted for who they are, and basically they have nowhere to go. It's really, just a terrible situation for these kids. I thought it was presented very well. It was very clear about what was going on. All the different things that can happen, being homeless, trying to, just get some sleep somewhere, trying to be safe in certain areas, losing a phone, all these different things. I thought that was a great job with bringing up all those different aspects of things that can happen that can really change a person's life. And I like the fact that it was very, fact-based, and there wasn't any kind of glamorizing or, glossing over things. It was very straightforward. So I thought you guys did a great job on this.
I thought that this film really did a good job of highlighting the struggle and the isolation, and I feel kind of dumb saying that, but of when you're on your own and how isolating it can be and how hard it can be. I thought that it was a beautiful way of showing it. I thought that all of the shots through the entire first half of the film really did a fantastic way of showing exactly how isolated the main character was. And then at the very end, even the way that they were framing the shots really did include more, and the background music and the background, even the background noises, really did include more and more and more. And I thought it was really well done.
It's like a coming of age story with this young hero that is going through this journey but doesn't know exactly where they fit in and need to be, or any of that in life. And I mean, especially being so young, 16, and then just the whole story, that the acting was great. The actor was able to hold attention in it, And just, I love that message at the end about finding a place where you're free to be able to do and have people to support you, to find out exactly what you need, even though you don't need it, but they're there to support you. It was an awesome film, and I like the message.
So it's absolutely beautiful. It opens with this gorgeous tree, and the imagery of the island is just unbelievable. I did know that there's a lot of homeless people in Hawaii, and that's what this is about. A young girl who was she was wonderful. She was really breathtaking. And she walks us through her story. She has a cell phone, and it gets stolen. It's the only possession she has, and it's the only real tie to other people that she has. She does eventually find a place. This should be a full feature film. This was so well done and visually wonderful, and the actress did such a great job. I really enjoyed it.
So great to watch. I loved it so much. Thank you so much for making it. And yeah, I mean, to have I guess a fictionalized story. Maybe it was somebody's true story, and then the play. I mean, it was hopeless, right? It was so sad, and then to have that beautiful community at the end, and then the postscript, to realize that it was a real. I mean, of course, you could see that it was a real community, but to understand a little bit of the backstory, I just love that. I just love taking true stories and real life stories and things that are happening now, and making it palatable with a little, slightly fictionalized story and characters and a screenplay, and then it just touches our hearts. And congratulations, you did a beautiful, beautiful job. It was lovely.
This short film really succeeded very well, and the sound design department matched really well up with the footage and the story and the dialogue.
The ending, though, warmed me inside and out to see that this Auntie Twinkle actually exists and is helping, people without homes, disenfranchised folks find shelter, and they all can kind of live together in a community of their own, which is sweet to see, in good spirit. My favorite scene was when Mahina was listening to music and she was looking up at the tree, and everything was falling out of focus as she was falling asleep. It was pretty cool to watch.